Hello, Reluctant. How are you doing? Hope you're well. How are you today? Bit early. Oh yeah, Dundee. Just kind of popped in, but yeah. I didn't really watch it because I don't really watch a lot of these channels, to be honest. Can't be asked. Anyway, with his name, I would have thought he was like Scottish or something, but he's not. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to like say, I appreciate all the people have been giving, whether that's kind of whatever that might be, because I think sometimes you can take things for granted and sort of there's people out there that what you mean demanding, like I think it's just the fact that I just find it boring and just kind of and I just also feel like most of these people is just not really I don't know. Hello, Tragic Osprey, how you doing? Hope you're well today. They expect us to be in every stream. Alright. Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes people can't do that. I mean, I'm not like expecting people to be in every stream, but it'd be nice if people could show up every so often, I guess there's a kind of balance where like, why bother being subscribed if you never watch, kind of thing. You might as well just not even bother subscribing. So, the channels that you mod for, alright. Yeah, I suppose that's the thing, innit? If someone gives you that, then you might feel like you're obligated to be there too often, but it's just, for me, it's more just that a lot of these channels are just, you get the same kind of people in them, and they're just, I don't know, it just all seems to be this kind of clique of people that you see everywhere, and most of them never even come to my channel, I know, like, Runner Boy was saying that he was getting that problem as well, but the thing is that he's just not a very good person, though. Like, I don't know, but I'm not gonna keep going on about him, but I've just learnt that he's not really someone that you can really trust. But that being said, a lot of these people, they would never really come to my channel. Like, there's like T Coco, he used to come to my lives, but then suddenly he stopped going to my channel. But he said, oh, it's because of I never get notified or whatever bullshit. I'm like, is that for real? Like, I literally never see him. I mean, surely they must get notified sometimes. But yeah, I see him every single fucking day in Pulse and Iron's chat. So, but yeah, I don't know, just a bunch of like fucking... Yeah, in Yogi's chat yesterday, there was all these like... these people in there. There was that fucking Dale Clark. I mean, I've been blocked, but obviously I knew he was there because he was saying hi to him or something, but apparently doesn't have a mod in there or something. But he was apparently, basically saying some nasty shit in, what was it called, Buddha's Live, saying that, something about Skips, because apparently he's not dealing well with his mental health, and he's considering, like, what I mean, unaliving himself. And then apparently Dale Clark then sort of says something like that he's faking it or something. How can you say that? It's just really disrespectful stuff to say, but it's not surprising really because of the shit that Dale Clark has come out with before and just trying to cause chaos. So, but it's just really just sad that, if someone's doing that, but the reason I got pissed off at Runner Boy in the first place was the fact that, he was being all like, trying to read out Dale Clark's messages. I think he knew full well that I'd blocked him, so I didn't want to see his messages. Like, I don't want to be seeing that guy's messages. I don't want to see him, you know, saying shit about me. It's like, that's what he's there to do, is to try and, you know, it's just pathetic. But then he got all offended at it, and then it all went from there. But I went Runner Boy stream, he never chats. Yeah, he just literally like lifts weights a few times, and then he expects his channel to grow. I mean, yeah, like it's just the guy has literally no personality whatsoever. And I don't like to say shit like that because it's just harsh and all that, but there's really nothing about him. His channel's pretty much fucking stalled, and he's not going to take any like responsibility for that. And I've had issues before where I'd be a bit entitled and all that, but you got to learn that you can't just expect your channel to blow up if you know, if you have no personality. It's like even the way he talks, it's just, hello there, you know, this video's about, what is it, Devin Lorad, the arm wrestling, the greatest arm wrestler in the world. Yeah, you can say that. I mean, it's just, people like that are just, I don't know, they're lost. I'd say that's what they are, they're lost. They're like a lost soul or something, I don't know. That's what it seems like. They just, I mean, he did that Kilimanjaro thing and whatever, but, well, that's cool, you know. But I guess maybe he was hoping that something more was going to come from it or something, I don't know. Maybe he was hoping that it was really going to propel him, and I don't know, like, exactly the reason why he did it, but maybe he was hoping that it was going to, like, be the thing to, like, blow him up or something, I don't know. What do you think about that? It's like, I don't know, it's just he's been, like, you know, this whole thing of, like, you know, if people don't go to his chat, then he's not going to go to their chat or something. And people then feel, like, obligated, and it's just, it's like, sometimes it's like people just don't really have anything to say at that moment, but it's like, but he was saying that I was being a hypocrite kind of thing, basically, saying that I was doing the same thing, that, you know, saying that, you know, I was not really talking in his chat, but it's like, it's just hard when, you know, he's not really doing anything to kind of, he's not really encouraging any conversation, to be honest. He doesn't really kind of, I don't know, it's just, it's not really interesting, it's just, so what am I supposed to even say in there? So I just kind of would have just had it on in the background or something. Anyway, thank you for the likes, everybody. I don't know what's going on. It's a bit quiet, so, but it is what it is. I only got 6 apparently now, so welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all having a good day. But I didn't want it to make it all about drama. It's just that some of these people out there are just not to be trusted. And same with like Gravity Core Fitness, like I've mentioned them before, but you know, they were like literally letting some fucking troll just like attack me. And then when I left the chat, and then they didn't do anything about that, and they just have their fucking circle jerk of people who, I'm like, I'm not going to be supporting shit like that, you know, fuck them. You know, I'm not like, you know, going to put up with shit like that. Yeah, I don't know, there's just something dodgy about some of these people, you know, like, they seem to have this kind of condescending kind of tone about them, where it's like they'll be kind of trying to make fun of like people who are, you know, like struggling to do it their way. So they have to do like a more of a beginner variation of it or something. I remember, I don't know, it's like, they seem to be a bit kind of elitist and kind of a bit sort of, I guess you could say a bit conceited, if you will. Oh, really? Well, you mod though, do you? Alright, hang on. Oh, no, they just seem a bit, I don't know, really. So apparently there's been this drama going on between them and somebody else, some other fitness channel. I don't know if that's that Cabbage Head person that they're on about, but they kept bringing someone called Cabbage Head up, who they really do not like for some reason. Yeah, well, I barely got there. Yeah, he told us. Yeah, so so this Cabbage Head person, it's like, so who even is that? Because there was somebody, what were they called? Somebody called T&J's Fitness or whatever it's called. T&J's, what was it called? Bodybuilding and Fitness, whatever channel it was called. So I went and had a look on their channel and, I don't know. But there's been some kind of like infighting going on or something between them, but I've not seen them do any response to that. It's just, I actually saw it come up on my feed. I don't even subscribe to Gravity Core Fitness anymore. But I thought I'd see what their channel's all about. But yeah, it's just there's a whole bunch of egos in this fucking fitness shit. Bunch of like I said, bunch of like conceited, kind of arrogant kind of people. I can't be doing with it all. They're all just like a lot of people are in secret competition with each other, and nah, it's not for me. It's like half of them probably secretly like hate each other, and they're just trying to, I don't know. It's just, I just don't know what to really trust with things really, but I guess with someone like Yogi, he's just kind of doing his own thing. He's not really part of that whole thing really, but Yogi's just the kind of, but then at the same time, Yogi can be a kind of guy who just, maybe he's a bit too kind of, because I think someone left his chat yesterday because they were just getting sick of people getting attacked by some troll or something. That's the thing when, it's like his whole thing of like, oh, we don't want to like block trolls and stuff. It's like, well, but that's gonna just, sabotage things for you, isn't it? And because then what about all the rest of the people? It's not really fair on them, is it? Hi, Opal, how you doing? Hope you're well. It's just, these people have just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, why do I even bother watching some people? It's like, when I see certain people, like, then they're like, I don't know, doing some questionable things. But anyway, it is what it is. I hope everyone's having a good day anyway. But yeah, it's just something not wrong with a lot of people. Because, everyone's all just trying to, I guess that's the thing with like people just trying to do well online, and they're all trying to compete with each other. They're not trying to like work with a lot of them, they're just trying to compete or whatever, and just but I don't know. People just see you do something and they don't like it, and that because it's if I was a YouTuber, I wouldn't block people. I want my algorithm to be as high as possible. Also, I would not mod everybody as they think they own part of the channel. Well, I've heard about that blocking people, but I would just time them out or something. But then again, at the same time, that could hurt your channel if it puts people off. if half the people are put off watching, then that might actually do more harm than good. But I don't know. I get what you're saying, but I don't know if it really helps, because I've had times where people spam the chat and then it just ends up hurting your channel. People end up leaving, which will probably do more harm to the algorithm, because then it's telling the algorithm that people are leaving because of one person in the chat. But it's like, what are you supposed to do then? Because what if they start spamming the fucking chat and shit? You know? Because then people are just going to end up leaving. People won't stay if the chat's annoying. So I don't agree with you. I think that it harms it if people start getting annoying. Everyone just gets put off. And I think that's exactly what people like King Dale were trying to do. They were just trying to mess up the chat. And well, I don't know, because sometimes it can take a while, and then I don't know. But yeah, some of these people just get really annoying, and yeah, maybe I need to stop blocking people, but it just gets really annoying. I don't know how it would really affect the algorithm, because it's like, why even have a block button then? I don't know. It's like, if it's gonna hurt your channel, if you know, then I don't know. But it is what it is, really, isn't it? But we could try and see, like, experiment and see if I don't block anybody for a while, but then again, you've got people like Yogi who's hardly getting any viewers anymore. Like, he'd be lucky to get 20 viewers now, with a channel that's got nearly 10,000 subs. I mean, over 8,500 subs. I mean, that's like pretty low viewers, really, isn't it? And it's same with my channel, over 3,500, nearly 3,500. I mean, nearly 3,500 subs, 3.4k subs, and like, where is everybody? You know, I might have to restart, guys. This is no good. Hulk channel, I've seen it. I might have seen it once or something, but he has this weird way of doing burpees. Have you noticed? What's all that about? Is that just easier for him or something? I don't know, because I've never seen anyone else do it like that. He has this weird way of doing it where he like when he does the thing where he with the legs, and he like, yeah. I don't know, just something I've noticed. But you know, as I say, there's more than one way to skin a cat, so to speak. Alright, I'm gonna have to restart, guys.